With some midlife facelifts, you can barely tell the difference between the outgoing car and the new one, but that is not the case with the 2015 Toyota Auris. Not only have the front looks had a fairly drastic overhaul, but there's a lot of changes underneath. Apparently 25% of the parts of this car have been changed. So we've brought along a team of What Car readers and current and potential Toyota owners to see whether they can tell the difference.
As an Auris owner, existing Auris owner, I think the change across the range, from my point of view, is a welcome improvement. And I think now it's made the car look a little bit more purposeful at the front. And I think with the sort of upgrades in lighting, I think it just makes it look like just a more modern car.
Styling's nice, particularly the alloys. I wouldn't say the styling's massively different, or they didn't change it dramatically enough for me to think, wow. I don't think this colour's the best colour for it, but the alloys really stand out because they look a little bit more sporty. You've got the two-tone on them, you've got the black on the alloy wheels.
I think it's nice to have a bit of character rather than making them all samey, but then I suppose you're trying to put forward a brand. But I think it's a good-looking car at the front, definitely.
Much more current than what the other one was, in line with other obviously manufacturers as well. I think it is really, really nice. I think if for a mid kind of life change of it, I think it's very, very good.
I like the way that the binnacles have been brought forward out of the dashboard. It makes it a more interesting dashboard to look at. And when you're sat in the driver's seat, it kind of brings everything into focus for you. So it's sort of drawing your eye in. I like the little central screen, which is different to what we've got now in our existing Auris. The small central screen with driver-based information, and the larger touch screen. Again, it's a welcome improvement. And it also has a sleeker look to it, the way that they've incorporated the buttons into the screen itself.
The dashboards look really nice because what they've done, they clear all the buttons and you can change between the different menus so easy, and the response is really quick.
I think the inside's been changed massively, and being a big Apple fan, I really like the touch screen. I like the fact that the buttons are a little bit different. I think the old push buttons are a bit old-fashioned. I think it's 2015, we need something a bit more plush. And to be honest with it, I didn't really notice sort of the surroundings. I was too busy concentrating on that.
Having sat in the driver's seat for a couple of minutes this evening, there's a softer feel and I think a more prestige feel to the driver area.
I really like the handles for the doors. They're really soft and nice. It feels like a plastic, but it's not.
It's functional, definitely, but it's got a good look inside it, and the materials are good, I think. Yeah, definitely. The rear's possibly a little bit cramped if you're going to try and put adults in it, but there again, it's a compact car.
The spare wheel may still be a concern. It'd be nice if we got given the option of having a spare wheel.
I think the boot is more than adequate. You could definitely get some luggage in there if you wanted to, and definitely your shopping as well. I don't see there's any problem with that at all. I think it's very, very good. I didn't think they really need to improve it, to be honest.
I think it is. We use our Auris for a few longer journeys, a little bit of motorway driving. It's not a bad car at all in terms of interior noise, but if they've managed to bring that noise down, it's only going to improve things.
I don't ever think the previous generation was really, really heavily noisy, but if they've improved on that, then I think it'd be superb, to be honest.
I think if it's just for £400, a lot of people will prefer to pay that extra just to make sure they've got safety as a standard.
I think I would go for that and feel a lot safer driving the car, knowing that if worse comes to the worst, then there are measures in there which we can call on.
In theory, in time, it should come to be across the whole range, really, because it's a good idea, certainly, by all means, to have somebody, assistance in controlling the car rather than leaving it to the driver.
You would have to be demoed to me to make me sort of want to buy it. I think if I was just walking to a showroom and kind of have it sold to me, I think it would be a different situation. I think that I'd need to see it in action, really.
Safety sense, Pat, I think if people want it, then they'll pay for it. I think in that sort of car, I don't think it's that much of a big deal, to be honest with you. I think as long as the option's there, then you can have it.
For all the changes to the Auris, to the interior, to the technology, to the engines, etc., there are some things that are not changing that much. Top of that list is the pricing. That is staying pretty much exactly as it is at the moment. More information on that is on the What Car website. And this car is going to be going on sale later this year, around August, September time, but we will be driving it in June. So keep an eye on the whatcar.com website for our full verdict then.